Let's delve into what we have for tonight. And President William Ruto has hinted at an amendment to the Constitution as the country commemorates 16 years since the promulgation of the new Constitution. President Ruto defended the democratic mandate of elected government but raised concerns over policies being challenged, leading to a halt in implementation of government agenda. And as KTN's Daniel Kariuki reports, constitutional checks, judicial independence, and the protection of fundamental rights remain government an achievement.
2010, the country witnessed a new dawn. 16 years later, President William Ruto led the country in its commemoration. Katiba Day Symposium commemorated at Kenyatta International Convention Center, and here the president took stock of its hits and misses in the implementation of the Constitution. Head of state hinting at a possible constitutional amendment.
Article 21 requires the state to take legislative, policy, and other measures, including the setting of standards, to achieve the progressive realization.
The president posing a constitutional question on how much space an elected government had to implement the program on which it campaigned, particularly when its policies were being challenged in court.
Have we exercised the authority it confers upon us responsibly? The ultimate test of the constitutional implementation is not how often we quote the Constitution or invoke constitutionalism.
The people are sovereign, and therefore we are servants of the people. And whatever we do in serving them, we always ask whether we are meeting the expectations of the people.
President Ruto argued that the constitutional authority of elected institutions must also be respected where government policy falls within the law. This coming at the backdrop of mass protests, which has left the government on the receiving end of accountability on citizens' rights and the limits of state power.
Parliament must ensure that accountability findings attract consequences and sanctions.
President Ruto said the impact of the Constitution should be seen in the lives of citizens. On his part, Deputy President Kithure Kindiki highlighted the importance of separation of powers and institutional independence.
Our responsibility is to uphold both obligations. Power must be managed and rights must be assured.
To what extent have we advanced the rule of law, human rights, democracy, environmental sustainability, accountability?
Judicial independence is constitutionally entrenched. But we take it that judicial independence goes hand in hand with accountability.
Leaders and institutions have been urged to move beyond celebrating the Constitution and focus on delivering the rights and freedoms it guarantees to citizens. Daniel Kariuki, KTN.
Well, and 16